And good morning, everyone, and welcome back to NeelyFX. My name is Michael Neely, and this is the channel where I talk about foreign exchange trading, prop firm trading, building expert advisors with for the MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5 platform, and just in general becoming a better trader. Let's see, what have we got going on today? First, it's Tuesday, July the 7th. This is the 1 year anniversary of the NeelyFX channel. I started this channel about a year ago. I got frustrated at my day job one day and said, "Hey, I want to do something different. So let's get started on this." I've had an interest in forex trading for close to 30 years. Have blown a few accounts and have not blown an account in about a decade. So now I think might be a better time for me to get started on this. So with that, talking about blowing accounts, that means that this has risks. Forex trading has risks, and you need to know about them. And it goes something like this. This channel is for educational and entertainment purposes only and does not constitute trading or financial advice. I'm a professional trader, not a broker, trading my own capital. I do not solicit funds, manage client accounts, nor do I hold CFTC or NFA registration at this time. I have held NFA registration in the past, about 25 years ago. Forex trading is highly speculative with a high risk of losing some or all of your investment capital. Only trade with funds you can comfortably afford to lose. And here's the CFTC risk disclosure. Forex trading carries a high degree of risk and may not be suitable for all investors. The high degree of leverage can work against you as well as for you. Before trading Forex, consider your investment objectives, experience, and risk appetite. You could sustain a loss of some or all of your investment capital. So with that, let's go ahead and get started on some things. Let's see, I guess first we can talk about me some more. So here's me, and that's what I look like with no beard. But this is my MQL5 page at MQL5. This is the MQL5 is the background page for the MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5 platforms. And you can see that I have a little bit of a blurb of who I am right there. I worked in software for a little while, and now I am in Forex trading and building software. But here we are. We have the let's see, the Bollinger Band and RSI Mean Reversion Pro for MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5 right here. They've been up since about April. You can either buy them for $97, or if you click on the link, you can get a free demo. You can download them for free and back test it for yourself. These are some of my best back testing results. It works great on the 4 hour time frame for the euro versus the dollar. So I'd highly recommend trading that there. Something I have learned with building EAs is that there's not one EA that's going to magically bring the Forex trading world to you and start just transferring 60% of your money from the forex markets into your bank accounts. That's not really how forex trading works. Forex trading can be very boring sometimes, especially during the summer, but especially we enter a period called the summer doldrums, where we have a lot of non-activity going on. A lot of the major players are at the beach, and where I go sometimes during the summer. So why shouldn't you? As a matter of fact, we're going to the beach in about 2 weeks. We're going to be taking about a week off from this website. I'll be showing some shenanigans of what we're doing in Florida, but we're going to make a trip to Florida and do some stuff there. So with that's about all I've got for the EAs right here. Just want to give you a heads up that in a couple of weeks we're not going to be putting out any Forex trading updates because I'm going to be on vacation. Let's see. After that, what do we want to do next? After that, let's talk about tradingforexforprofit.com. This is the website that I'm building. This is what it looks like when you first go to the site. You can start free right here. Highly recommend starting free. I've already started free, so I'll show you what you get when you start for free. Yes, you can email me at that email address. It's a live email address. However, I don't really have time to check email these days. Here we have my base account. It's unknown. I need to edit that account because that's not really what we need to do. So we need to, that's a change I need to make on that. In fact, see if I can get that changed soon, because that needs to open with no account there for free. Or they can add one account. It's free users cannot edit that account. But they can delete the account. You delete that account and then start over. You don't have any trading accounts. Okay, so that's how you would do that. You would just delete your main account and then start all over again. So that's how you can start that. Oh, that's nice. Didn't realize that was all built in there. Okay, so we've got your account activity here. You can start with your own account there. There's no account. So here's the risk calculator. Well, first you got to put your account in. So we would add an account. Track your first account here. And it's really once you start an account, because you can't do anything until you start an account. And you add an account. We're not a trading platform, so you need to have a trading account first, whether it be a demo account or whatever account that you want to put in here, because it's all manual. Maybe one day we'll get a plugin that you can plug into your EA account or to your MetaTrader 4 account and allow you to bring that in. As a matter of fact, that may be a good idea to make things a little bit easier to populate the fields. You can get your news here, economic calendar, and here's the billing. You can start here with the free plan, which I highly recommend doing. So go ahead and start for free if you like, and go to the pro version right here, and then the premium version. We have premium news, premium macro commentary, what's going on in the macro world. I have been watching Forex for a really long time, so I do have an idea of what's going on at the macro level too. Macro sounds scary, it's really not. So with that, let's go ahead and get into some markets, see what's going on today. Ooh, look at that. I have not done anything so far. I'm in the chat room. And no one's answering me at all. Oh, well, no big deal. No one ever does. There are a lot of experts in the chat room who are they're, how can I put this? They're very good at telling you what not to do or to berate you. Do not get in the chat room unless you know what you're doing. I can play in the chat rooms because I've been playing trading Forex for literally decades. Oh, I need to get the other main layout in here too. Since we're going to do that, since we're going to be talking about you guessed it, US 10 and US Japanese 10. Okay, but first let's go ahead and let's talk about Bitcoin first, because it's always a fun thing to talk about. Bitcoin's on the rise a little bit, not much. That's a strong turnaround candle right there that happened yesterday. And the US is out of World Cup, so that's maybe the reason why. I doubt it. But today it's 63.44, so it's climbed back a little bit of territory, but still does not look like it's going anywhere fast. So I would not get into Bitcoin. I do not like Bitcoin. I do not like crypto. I do not play in those fields because I see them as computationally and electrically, not electronically, electrically too heavy. But then so is AI. So we'll see what happens with that. And I do use AI a lot. Not a lot, but I use it some. US 10Y is next. The US 10 yield. US government bonds 10 yield is coming up next. 4.49. So it's edging back up a little bit more, but it's getting beat down right around the 5 level. It is going up over 5, but not that high. The high on that is 4.5 yesterday. That's the magic number where people start freaking out that the inflation's coming back stronger for longer. We don't want that. The Japanese 10-year is right here, the 284. At 284, not climbing, but not too substantially. We're on the daily chart, right? So that's why we come over here and go to our bond comparison, and we take a look at the 10-year right here versus the Japanese 10-year. So there's this thing called the carry trade. What you can do is that you can borrow money in Japanese yen, convert them to dollars, and then make money on the interest rate differential. So the interest rate differential right now is about 1.7, 1.8, 1.6 actually. So you would just sit there and just sit on the major corporations would do is just sit on that trade, the bullish trade, the dollar versus the yen trade, and make money on that. However, on the spread every day that you get paid out at 5 o'clock every day when the markets change hands. So a lot of people are calling for this carry trade to close. It's closing. It's the end of the world. Chicken little, blah, blah, blah. And it's not happening. As you can clearly see, there's still 1.6 price differential here. And the closest that it was that the yen carry trade was starting to fall apart was actually during COVID, during 2006. It got close, never got close, but never got close enough to break down the carry trade. The whole financial world was freaking out at the time too. So I would not. So if you hear that the the end of the world is coming, if the yen carry trade is falling apart. Nope, not yet. Not even close. Still working on it, and I'll show you why in just a minute. Let's go down to the euro versus the Great British Pound right here, GBP. Pound is still very much in charge. As you can see in just a minute against the yen, the pound took off against the yen yesterday. Unbelievable. DXY right there at just under 101. So it kind of pulled back a little bit yesterday, but under 101. But now it's pushing against 101 again. We'll see if it can go a little higher today. Maybe, maybe not. Euro versus the dollar, 114.29. That's been about the same place it's been for about a week now. About the 114 level, as you can see right there. A little under the 114 last week, but not enough to really get anybody interested in trading. 113.83 is a good time to start coming in. If it gets down to that level again, that might be a buy signal. Might be. My opinion, not trading advice. Pound versus the dollar right here, 133.80, kind of taken off. Caught right back in this resistance range that I haven't picked, that I drew a year ago. So it's a nice, comfy place for the British pound to be against the dollar. Dollar versus the chef, the Swissy, right here, the 80.71. And the reasons why it's, I forget why it's called the CHF. It has something to do with an ancient name for Switzerland. 80.71. That's where that is. It's getting caught up in resistance real heavily right there, but could break out today. Who knows? We'll see. Oh, something we have not talked about today. Let's go back to here. My name is not really Jim Rogers, but you know, hey, that's just a fictitious name. Let's go to the public site for a second. Something we haven't done yet, and this is a perfect time to do it. Let's look at the market pulse. So we have strong Forex risk on today. So we have the pound very strong today, the yen right underneath it and falling, pound falling also, the New Zealand dollar, the Kiwi, how about that? So the Pacific Rim is kind of strong today. Canadian is right there, Euro is falling, and the USD is starting to turn around a little bit, and the Swissy's on the bottom. And then for our news today, I don't think we have a whole lot of market news coming in today. Let's go look at the calendar. Forex calendar today, we have Bank of England speak happening at 6:30, about 6 minutes. Then we have the Canadian IVPMI, Purchasing Managing Index. And then we have the New Zealand rate decision. They're expected to bump 2.5%. Let's check out something else real quick, though. We had let's see if this updated, because I've been waiting to see if it's did not update automatically, so I'm going to have to update that a little bit later. That is a thing I'm working on, because I do not have time to sit behind this website all the time. If I did, it would actually be wonderful. Be a wonderful life. But however, I'm working on it. Let's see. So let's get back into the charts now. So we talked about the Forex news and the calendar. So on the event calendar, should put that in there as should do that before looking at charts. So that's okay. Dollar versus the yen. USD versus the yen coming off a little bit. 161.90 coming off of its high right there. Nice doji candle right there at 162.53. So we're 60 pips off of that. Came crashing down to 161, but I guess on the bad jobs report last Thursday. Pound versus the look at that. Went up all the way up to 217 yesterday. That is a new high close. If we can hold it, 217.08. So we could start seeing some signs of Japanese intervention soon with rising bond yields, and these are going to auction off their notes, basically give them away, discount their bonds, so they can get more inflow into the Japanese trading world, the Japanese government really. Euro versus the pound. Euro versus the yen. Got a little bit of a surge yesterday, but again starting to pull back. Canadian versus the yen right here, 113.90, continuing to decline as it should with the oil trade. And here's NYMEX crude oil. NYMEX crude oil's starting to get comfy around 69, 68 mark. So that's going to might be the new standard for a little while till we can get some more resolution from the US-Iran situation. I don't even know what to call it anymore. I think it's just a situation. 142.14, the pound versus the Canadian, finding some ground right there, some comfy ground. As you can see, this week it's been a pretty boring week. It's not a week and a half. Not a whole lot going on right there. Aussie versus the dollar right here, 69.44. Right below 70. Still, I'm not jumping in yet. I lost a lot of money on this trend right here, going bullish on that. So I'm a little gun shy from jumping into the Aussie versus the dollar. If you hear a bird, that is Henry, the Forex trading parakeet, who is just waking up and figuring out that the world is still here. Precious metals, gold versus the dollar, right there, 41.37, doing fine. Coming off a little bit off its surge from last week after the bad jobs report in the United States. 1652 for platinum. Again, mixed metals. It's interesting. I mean, it's just, I think they're just meandering about. There's not really a lot of decisive volume and leadership going one way or the other, so they're just kind of bouncing around back and forth. Silver coming off $1, down 1.6%, down right at $1 right now. Software the U.S. software sector looks like this. IGV surged a little bit yesterday. Have a HubSpot right here, 193.84. Salesforce right here, right back down there. Intuit. I guess I will not be stopping my Intuit thing because I've got too much data in it. I have to export that data, put it in a different account or something. GoDaddy. 3.28 right there. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of stuff going on in that one. No new news on the on electricity prices, but guess what? They're going up. To think when I started looking at this, it was about 1.4. It's about a year ago. No, that's not. Okay, that didn't work out. About a year ago, it would have been right in here about 118, about 18 cents per kilowatt hour. Chinese yuan, looking at it just to be looking at it. Certainly not going to be trading that anytime soon. Have the Magnificent Seven. We've got Google perking up a little bit. Amazon perking up a little bit. Apple doing about the same. Well, kind of taking off a little bit. Up 1.3%, up $4. Meta up 3%. Maybe their AI model might work one day. Microsoft right here. Nvidia still slinging chips. Then we have Tesla right here. And SPCX, probably the weirdest chart I've seen in a long time because it's got a line. It kind of took a beating yesterday. So if I were to come in with a 162 call on the options, as I speculated, I did not do. I speculated. That is just an idea. Just to see what would happen, because I don't play much in stock options, but just wanted to see what would happen with that. And it would be getting smoked right now. I would be losing on that. But at any rate, that's all I've got for today. If you like this video, then hit the thumbs up button. If you want to see more of these videos, then subscribe to the channel. You'll also be able to see the shorts we put out when we are vacationing and or just having some time off. And it's me and my lovely fiance. What else? Oh yeah, and if you want to talk to me directly, hit me up in the comment section and I'll get back with you as soon as I can. But you guys have a great one, and I will talk with you later. Bye.